a successful group of late for Steve Kerr's team. As Golden State wins the tip.
Get used to it. You're going to say it multiple times tonight.
Well, there's sort of similar facial hair as well, right?
Well,
and a nice answer from Porter Jr. And right now, without Monte Morris, who's dealing with a hamstring injury. So the Nuggets really going deep. Nice delivery there from Green to Mulder. Jokic out of the double, threw it a little bit behind target. Shot clock fading. Jokic somehow able to finish. Here's Jokic back to work. Finds Dozier. Good move.
And Steph, you know, though he wears those big ankle braces because of his ankle injuries that he's had in the past. But, you know, one of his points is Andrew Wiggins knocking down another jumper.
Couldn't get it to go. And the rebound taken in by Looney. The fake, the attack, and the flush from Michael Mulder. Draymond Green. Porter, corner three is good.
And you're talking about Austin Rivers. This is a man that has a ton of playoff experience. He's a veteran in this league. And so now you got a ton of playoff minutes or of game minutes available, possibly playoff minutes.
Oubre in off the bench, buries the three. Steve Kerr electing to keep Oubre off the bench this game. Oubre will pull again and instead dish back as Wiggins hits a bomb.
From deep. That's just a compliment that's constantly pushed on to Steph. But the gap between him and everybody else when it comes to this skill is still...
Rebound, pushing it up the floor, rumbling through traffic. Had it taken away. What a feed! Jokic down the floor to Dozier. 90 from the free throw line over an 11-game span.
And look, Steph's been doing this his whole life. He's been doing this since he came into this league.
Good movement. Oubre will take and hit. What a start to this game for Kelly Oubre.
You know, practicing lobs, that you know, takes a little bit of rhythm.
Curry flips it in. Steph Curry's first field goal of the game. As that three won't go for Millsap. Tried to sell a foul, didn't get the call. Poole, a deep one. Is good.
That's normally when you would shoot those type of shots. Guys are shooting them with 17 on the clock now.
On the break, Poole to the rim. Moment for Denver. It's Campazzo, Rivers, Green, Millsap, and Porter Jr. Curry joined by Poole, Oubre, Looney, and Wiggins as Curry, as light as linen, floating it in. Poole very confident in his stroke. He's averaging 11 points per game. Coming off the bench for Golden State as Campazzo knocks down a triple.
I think a lot of people have him leading. I don't get a vote, so don't take it up with me. And typically the people that do have votes are not swayed by anything I said. Deserves a lot of respect in the season that he has helped lead the Phoenix Suns to. Obviously Devin Booker and Ayton are extremely
stood up to Oubre on that attempt as it poked from behind fortuitously to Dozier. Jokic able to push it in.
Had, you know, David Robinson. You had guys like Akeem Olajuwon. They were always in the mix. And we haven't had a center win in almost 20 years.
That is rare. I mean, that is extraordinarily rare. Wiggins in the corner hits the three. Now tasked with even more responsibility after the injury to Barton. Curry wiggles free and hits the jumper. Going up against Steph Curry, said, it's scary. This could be a horror for opposing defenses. As Porter hits the three.
This man, it feels like a good shot anytime he rises up.
Oh, nice look. Green finding Wiggins for the finish. Jokic kicks to the corner. That three is good. 9 points for Denver. Will Barton left this game in the early minutes with a strained hamstring. He will not return as Dozier starts the second half. Curry, a three is good. First three of the night for Steph Curry.
Step in three for Steph Curry, but just that chemistry between him and Draymond to get him open is just remarkable.
Oh, the feathery touch from Nikola Jokic. Green 7 rebounds, 9 assists in this game. Does have 6 turnovers as Curry marches to the cup.
People start to have to respect that. That's when he starts firing from deeper and deeper. But setting up that inside is always important for Steph.
Smooth stroke there from Porter Jr. From Curry, 15 from Wiggins, 15 from Porter Jr., 12 from Jokic. As Wiggins lays in another 17 points now to play an effective role in impacting winning. Curry down the floor to Green, who will lay it in.
And then just the ability to just cut and get open. That's the way the Denver Nuggets play, so he fits in perfectly on the offensive end.
Curry in the corner connecting.
And that's why I shaved it.
5-point Golden State lead becomes 7 as Oubre flushes it down. Already 8 points in the frame for Curry. He had 7 in the first half. Oubre sheds Rivers. Look out! Oubre spinning and taken away by Rivers. A chance in transition. Porter Jr. puts it down. Warriors lead. Third quarter action. Green had the position inside, finds Curry for the jumper.
It's not just the NBA, it's the WNBA players, it's the entire sports world, deserves credit for using their voices, and the coaches also. What a lob there by Draymond Green to Kelly Oubre. And it's not even about, there was times where people pointed to, his scoring and can he score and he does so many other things well. And
it's
that's
amazing.
something that Jason Kidd used to joke about that. He used to miss triple doubles by lack of points early on in his career. And Steph hitting the buzzer.
A big third, guarded by Rivers. Curry shovels, Oubre connects on a 3. Curry gives it up. In the corner, a 3 is good. Poole dances his way into the 4th. Rebound flag down by Looney. Porter is now 5 of 15 from the floor.
And when you look at those offensive numbers, a lot of them have to do with Jokic.
The rebound from Looney. Here comes Poole. 13 points already for Poole. Oubre on the reverse, flips it in, and Denver needs a timeout. Went down, they knew they were not going to have the same offensive firepower as Poole couldn't quite finish. Contested at the rim. Here's Porter Jr. with Denver down 10, and now 7.
Them back into a good position.
Oh, Poole looked like he took a shot to the stomach. Alone on the wing, that 3 is good for Toscano Anderson, who's back into the game. Jokic with 15 points, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and how about that fall away?
Say you're going to live with that little turnaround jumper, but he shoots it at such an efficient level that, I get that that's what you might want to live with.
In a 3, no. Rebound. Toscano Anderson down the floor. It's Poole who puts it down, and the lead is right back to 15 for Golden State. Gordon flicks it ahead. Porter sets himself up and knocks down another 3, his 7th of the night. Curry trying to shake defenders, pedal his way through traffic. Here's Green already with 17 assists. Curry connects.
I would say shore up your defense, but then again, Steph Curry's on the court, so if he gets going, there's no defense that's ever been created to shore that up.
With that review of the Steph Curry shot, it was actually a Denver Nuggets challenge, which was obviously unsuccessful as Oubre lays it in for the first time in 409 days. And those fans are going to leave with smiles.
Glore was not an all-star when he was on the Charlotte Hornets because he was popular, G.
Focus. Chauncey Billups was all-star. He shouldn't have never been an all-star.